Welcome to Key 3 of Hairdressing Mastery, exploring the subject of design. Hairdressers are often described as hair designers, and for good reason, because every hairstyle we create is in fact a design. Design is the art of transforming hair into a customized style that suits the individual client. We know that hairdressing is both a technical and a creative profession, but creativity is not random. It is guided by principles of design that allow the hairdresser to analyze and create hairstyles that work successfully for the individual client. In order to understand hair design, we must first study the elements of design. These include form, colour, texture, line, and direction. These are the building blocks of every hairstyle. They are what give a hairstyle its structure, movement, and visual impact. Alongside the elements of design, we also study the principles of design, which help us organise these elements into a successful hairstyle. These principles include proportion, dominance, harmony, balance, and symmetry. When these elements and principles are used effectively, the result is a hairstyle that appears balanced and harmonious. There is also a concept used widely in visual design that I strongly recommend hairdressers explore, and that is the Fibonacci sequence, particularly the concept known as the golden ratio. This mathematical principle appears repeatedly in nature, architecture, and visual design, and it is often associated with shapes and proportions that are perceived as naturally balanced and visually pleasing. Understanding these concepts helps us, the hairdresser, develop a more refined eye for design. In hairdressing education, design is introduced as a foundation subject. However, these principles are not limited to one lesson. They continue throughout every area of hairdressing. Design principles are applied in cutting, colouring, blow drying, styling, face shape analysis, and long hair design. And they underpin the creative decisions the hairdresser makes every day in the salon. Over many years of teaching hairdressing, I have seen that once students understand these principles, they begin to observe hairstyles in a completely different way. They are no longer simply copying a style. They understand the design behind it. For full details of this lecture and additional professional tutorials, please contact me using the email below. Meanwhile, during the next key, we will explore face shape and proportion in hair design, where we begin applying these design principles to the individual client.